Outstanding. Troll time.
I'm like not. Oh shit! There we go.
Blech. I'm a red chicken again.
The 7th Legion
Let's hope
You're
you're
a
a Spartan.
to get us out of there.
Hold this ground, 7th Legion. We need to get our ships away.
Leaving so soon, Shaw? Oh, what a pity.
Oh, he's just second line.
Your name carved into it.
We'll cross paths again, Blight Caller. I'll see you dead or in chains before this war ends, I promise you.
The Horde troops were relentless.
Anybody need those male feet?
Tyran forces weren't backing down.
I need this blockade broken.
Iskira or Chimera?
You should have never challenged the might of Kultiris.
Sorry, I do
Need
not.
female feet.
Fancy feet.
Sexy feet.
Oh, we will. Doesn't mean I can't.
Mama says in my magic shoes.
Put a stop to
They
whatever
take me anywhere.
Kultirans are attempting. Well then, lathering while you're at it.
Hello, hello.
Who?
Cindy, no takers on those shoes. I'm going to send them to you for materials for raiding, guild bank, stuff like that.
Alrighty.
Why not sell them and get money for it? Are you talking about just scrapping it?
No, 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 no. So
I'm like, no.
No, that Cindy could sell it for
Yeah.
for guild, you know, or like cauldrons and food and stuff.
Yeah. I thought you were saying just like scrap it for like the storm silver ore. I'm like, what?
Thank you.
Welcome, darling.
Oh, and welcome to Mindy. I'm glad you can join us tonight.
Thanks.
I'll probably jump the gun.
Bad water elementals. Okay, give me one moment now. Reorganize groups. Or I can't. I'm not. Can I get raid assist?
You're very quiet, by the way.
Yeah, I just realized my mic was down. Can I get raid assist? Thank you, thank you. Okay, let me rearrange some groups, guys. We're going to split 1 and 2. We'll end up going left. 3 and 4 will go right. Give me one moment, though, to rearrange some things.
Do we need 5 healers? Or
Ooh,
should
nice.
silence switch?
Anyone need those?
385 plate boots.
No, but I'll take the slimy mackerel.
Yeah, I don't know, Cindy, to answer your question. It's a 2, 5, 10. Let's try 5 and see how this goes.
Where did everybody go? Oh.
We gonna do food and buffs?
We will.
I've never done the left side. I've always done the right.
Have you? Okay. That's right, you have. I forgot that. Let me switch
Is it
around.
is it ranged on the right and melee on the left? Because I always used to go left when I was my warrior.
I'm going to try that. I don't know if it actually needs to be that way. I've not done left side, so I don't know.
It really doesn't matter.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah. I mean, like, it's probably just, like, more of a thing for higher tiers. Because I heard it just helps with, like, how the...
Interesting. Yeah, right now I'm just trying to split the DPS fairly evenly.
I'd like left side pretty, please.
Let's roll that. Yeah, I've got Ant going right. Let's try this out. Take a look at your groups, guys. Again, left side will be groups 1 and 2. Right side will be 3 and 4. For this really kind of rolls out in 2 phases. So the first phase is we're going to jump to the boats. Again, 1 and 2 will take the bird on the left, 3, 4 on the right. And there is a brother and sister monk/mage type of thing that we're going to end up fighting. After the monk and mage die, which they need to die around the same time frame, we will then click on this purple glowing orb that's on everyone's boat. It'll take us back to the docks. At a point, we're going to kill Luminaria, the large elemental. This fight starts to get really mechanic heavy. We'll start with the right side boat, and then I'll turn it over, Briggs, to you to cover the left side. So for those on the right-hand side, there will be a debuff given to 2 to 3 people at a time. When the debuff wears off, it'll drop a puddle. The debuff is visual. It puts a little blue water circle around you. Your goal is to drop that between the purple orb and Brother Joseph. Once the debuff drops and the puddle hits the ground, run to either side of the boat and get out of it. You'll take damage standing in the water. Not enough to kill you, but enough over time. Gets a little difficult for the healers to keep you alive. Periodically, a siren will appear on either one side of the boat or the other. When that does, you want to move to the other side. Kill the siren first. She will charm one person and slowly walk them to her until they jump off the boat. So your job is to kill the siren and then go back to killing Brother Joseph.
Okay. I don't know if I can.
The goal of keeping the puddles in the center is it slows down movement, moving through them. So by us standing on one side, in theory, we'll run through the puddles, slow your movement down so it gives us more time to kill the siren before you get pulled off the boat. For those on the right side, any questions? All right, Briggs left side. I see you moved to the corner with a debuff. You've also got Mario balls to deal with, right?
Yeah, I kind of put that under don't stand the stupid. You get lasers that go either across the boat one way or across the boat the other way. Just avoid them. It's an easy mechanic, but I mean that's it. There's no extra mechanics like right side.
On the next phase, so after we've killed brother and sister down, we will port back to the docks. At the docks, all the ranged will stand in the kind of back half. I'll put a marker down. And all the melee will stand right on top of the boss. Our job this round, guys, is everyone needs to stick together. So all range and healers need to start over here by triangle. And we will follow Saracen, who will be marked with a green triangle.
Thank you.
All the melee will start on the front right-hand side where you see the red X. And again, you'll end up moving with the tanks. What happens is the boss will throw puddles of seaweed on the ground that you cannot get hit by. In addition to that, standing in it after the puddle is on the ground does constant ticking damage. So to avoid the whole area getting scattered with seaweed, we want to stay grouped together. When the seaweed falls, we move to one side, left, right. Again, for those that are ranged, we'll follow Saracen in kind of a zigzag pattern around the room. For melee, you'll move from the front right to the front left, to the back to the front right, just going back and forth as the ground is cleared up. Speaking of clearing up the ground, there is an effect also called Ire of the Deep. In this instance, while there's stuff on the ground, a watery circle will appear. And that time, 2 to 3 people at a minimum need to go stand in it. It's like a meteor effect. When it hits the ground, the people that are in it will share the damage. However, if nobody's in it, the whole raid will take a large amount of damage. So we need someone to stand in it at a minimum, again, 2 to 3. I will call it out. So ranged Ire of the Deep or melee Ire of the Deep. If you see it, don't wait for me to call it out. I might miss it trying to heal people or trying to move as well. So again, the front half of the room, if you see it, melee, go to Ire of the Deep. Back end, range, we're going to do the same thing.
Is it any worse if any more than 2 or 3 people stand in it?
Nope, not at all. The only thing that happens is that we want to keep as much DPS on it as possible, so we don't want the whole raid to go take Ire of the Deep. And I'll call it as just Ire front or Ire back, Ire ranged, Ire melee. So really we just need a good 2 to 3 people. And that way everyone else can focus on DPSing the boss. This is actually a DPS race. The longer this boss lives, the harder it becomes. But it's better to clear Ire than DPS. If we need to, I'll start focusing 2 to 3 people on melee and 2 to 3 people on range to go soak it up. We'll have to see how that goes. In addition to that, no, I'm getting to that now, Briggs. So there is a debuff that will appear on you, and it is called Storm's Wail. So it does a ticking damage to you, minor damage loss. But what happens is when you get Storm's Wail, you can clear all the seaweed on the ground. So your job, and we'll call out who has Storm's Wail, run through, clean all the area, make sure you also move up to the melee and clear them as well. And then, as the countdown gets to 4 seconds, 5 seconds, you want to move as far back into the room as possible. So you're going to want to move to square. The reason for that is when Storm's Wail wears off, you will spawn a Tide Elemental. That Tide Elemental will slowly move all the way up to the boss and charge him with energy. When the boss reaches 100 energy, it is an instant wipe mechanic. So our job is to kill the elemental, ideally before it charges up the boss to 100%. There are 2 strategies. We're going to try a new strategy for those who've done this before. We are going to wait until the Tide Elemental gets almost to the boss and starts casting. At that point, Cindy will be in charge of cleansing tanks. So the tanks will get a debuff, and that debuff, when it's dispelled, casts another debuff on everyone around the tank to take increased damage. For every stack of the debuff, more damage is taken. So we're going to cleanse that debuff next to the Tide Elemental. Once that's done, then melee can storm the Tide Elemental, kill it, and going back to killing the boss. It's important to wait until the cleanse is completed. Cindy will call it out for you before we move to kill the Tide Elemental. Don't waste DPS. Kill it because it's going to take less DPS. Range, Saracen, we will do the same thing. We're going to keep focusing on Laminaria until the debuff hits and Cindy calls out that the cleanse is done. That way we can burn it through and increase damage taken. So Ant Briggs, you guys will be responsible for calling out who has a debuff so that Cindy knows who to cleanse.
Question?
Yep.
It's been a while since I tanked this. Isn't it whoever's got aggro on the boss gets the debuff?
Correct.
Just making sure.
Yep, so you guys will have to tank swap. So what happens is when the Tide Elemental gets about halfway through, call tank swap, run over to the Tide Elemental, call for cleanse, Cindy will cleanse, call that out, then we bum rush a Tide Elemental, kill it, go back to killing the boss. We're going to try that first instead of trying to kill it all the way back in the back of the room. Des, you back in channel?
Yeah, sorry, I just want to reload.
Yeah, no, do you have slow?
Yeah, I'm a frost mage.
And do you recall if that will slow down the Tide Elemental at all?
They slow down the water elementals.
Yeah.
I remember them. I remember like a video saying it's really important to have a frost mage.
Okay, so if you can ping them with frost, slow them down, give people a longer time to kill Laminaria then.
Yes, sir. That's the plan.
Lastly, guys, for Storm's Wail, again, we'll call it out. That's where you have to go clean the room. For the first time and the second time, we're only going to get 1 debuff. After that, it becomes 2. So be prepared. I'm going to start calling 2 people about halfway through the rig. In addition to that, when we all port back here to the docks after killing brother and sister, and we all get in position, I'm going to pop hero. So use all your cooldowns and your potions to try and burn through Laminaria as much as possible. If that doesn't work, we're going to switch to hero towards the end at 30%. We've got a lot of hunters. I see a warrior, shadow priest. So we can get some increased damage at below 30%, but let's see if we can't burn it through and get them down to a good 50 before we start getting two water elementals. So recap, kill brother, sister, again make sure they despawn at the same time. Take the warp back here to the tunnel. To the docks. Range moves to triangle. Melee moves to X. Pop hero. Pop cooldowns. DPS boss. Be prepared to soak Ire of the Deep. Storm's Well. Clean up all the tide puddles and the seaweed off of the raid floor. When the water elemental comes out, wait until it gets just about to the boss. Whoever has aggro will move to the tide elemental, cleanse it, DPS the tide elemental, and go back to cleansing the boss. If you are clearing up the floor at 4 seconds remaining on your debuff, make sure you run all the way to square.
And don't go swimming. It hurts. Ask Ant.
Yeah, can't get out on the water.
If we're not DPSing while he's back there, do we really need to run all the way back there?
You're not. That's the whole concept, Rav, is
Right.
We're going to wait for the guy to call him all the way up. The only one who's going to be DPSing it is Dez, just to slow him down. And that's just with the frost stuff. So yeah, to your point, we're all going to be focusing on Laminary until the water elemental gets just about to here somewhere is when he starts casting.
Where is it gonna be? That you want me to? Okay, never mind.
So the water elemental.
You just want me to just damage it the whole time, right?
Yeah, just to slow it down. That's the point.
All right, I got you.
And ideally, people are making it all the way to square, or at least somewhere in this general range. So that way, it takes longer for the water elemental to get up here. If not, it's not a big deal. It just means we're going to have less stacks of debuff to cleanse. So it's going to take a little while longer to kill the elemental. But again, not too bad overall. Any other questions?
Does stuns work on the elemental?
No. Nor does root or snare, from what I understand. Good question, though.
Concussion and tar traps do.
They do. Okay.
My slow is like what, 50% baseline, so I think it'll be fine. I don't think anybody else should need to worry about that.
And it looks like we might have lost Ant. Oh, there he is. All right, guys, remember 1 and 2 goes to the left bird, 3 and 4 goes to the right. Go ahead and move to your boat. And Ant, you are taking right side.
On the left boat, you said if you get the debuff, you take it to the corner. Does it matter which corner?
No.
Back corner where we're at?
See on it, please.
What, Ant?
Want the side that CC's on?
You want the side that CC's on?
Yup.
Okay. Briggs, are you okay switching?
I don't know the other side. I've never done it, but sure.
Just follow everyone's lead. It's not that hard.
Yeah, really, you're never... Honestly, the right side is super easy as a tank. You just stand there, avoid the puddles.
Okie dokie.
You're, as an FYI, you're never going to get targeted for, whatchamacallit.
Who keeps swimming?
Ant.
Is there anywhere particular you want me to tank the boss, or just don't stand in the dome?
No, you actually tank him right there. If you can pull him back to the mast, that gives us just more room between to drop the puddles. But your entire time is just going to be standing there tanking.
There's 2 masts.
Oh, the one behind him.
Just as to be on the boat with Cece, and you went back to the other boat.
All right, looks like we're all in place. Let me go ahead and throw a ready check.
I am going to die.
I'm good.
All right, we'll go ahead and pull in 10.
5, 4, 3, 2.
I'm gonna barbecue your ass!
Let the skies split you apart.
What all?
Thunder's voice rings true. No escape from the skies.
Siren down. If you're on the right boat, kill Siren.
What all?
Judge those who defy you.
Nice job.
Let the skies split you apart.
What
The
all?
storm brings ruin to the unworthy.
Siren. Everybody move to the other side.
Run out.
Good job. Drop puddles in the center. We are fairly even pace. Keep it up.
Let the skies split you apart.
What all?
Judge those who defy you. No escape
Siren.
from the sky's fury.
Brother is at 26. Give me an HP on sister.
15.
16.
Slow down just a bit.
What all?
Storm brings ruin to the unworthy.
All right, we're at 13.
No escape from the sky's fury.
Siren is up. Brother is dead.
Oh no, kill the Siren. Thank you.
All right. Everybody head back. Range to triangle. Melee to X. Remember, stack up. Everyone's back. Popping hero.
Nobody interrupted.
What the? Needing some help from old
Ow.
Yeah, we gotta interrupt that.
That was
Suck a
quick.
peckerhead. What the fuck?
Yeah, so I'll get that interrupt. Don't.
Well, he just bit me over and fucked me right in the asshole. God.
Good job on brother and sister.
That was funny.
Could we have some lube next time?
Yo, that Brutus over there is moonwalking.
Oh shit! Fuck damn dog.
Okay, what?
Hey, look at the bright side. At least all the skeletons are in where they're supposed to be.
That's right. That's coordination right there.
We're gonna drop a Feastivus.
Yep. 14 people have interrupts, and we all didn't do it.
Well, like nobody called anything, so I was like, oh, okay, we're just waiting till the last second to get DPS off. Like that makes sense. And then like I'm just like, who's gonna interrupt?
Sorry, as a healer, I wasn't even aware that there needed to be an interrupt. I'm not familiar with that.
I'll get the interrupt. Don't worry. Hey, 1,500 feasts.
Cool, and gotta say, ouch.
Impressive.
That's how many times we wiped.
Well, no, because we always have a feast the first time, too.
So we had feasts on our wins, too.
Okay.
But it also counts my sugar-crusted fish feasts, and I use a lot of them.
I'll be honest, that sounds kind of gross. I wouldn't want like sweet with fish.
Sugar is not my thing, but I have to say most things taste better with it.
Do you want icy on right or left? He did join the group, and he got automatically put on left.
What? Get him in Discord first.
He'll get here.
Miss that old man.
Right side, we were slower.
I see.
Hey, what up?
What are you doing, dude? Good to have you.
Thank you.
Left side, my friend, if you would.
Alright.
Since I'm right side, can you switch me and Ant so we're in the right groups?
Yeah, I don't actually pay attention to group healing. I watch raid window, but I can certainly do that for you. Rav, would you move to right side to balance it out?
Never done right side, so it will be fine.
You've never done right side?
Nope.
It's fun.
It's very easy. Drop puddles in the center. Don't stand in the puddles. Kill the siren. Kill brother.
Don't jump off the boat.
You'll know if you need to drop a puddle because of a DBM and a little blue arrow over your head.
I don't use add-ons.
Me neither. It still gives you a little blue arrow.
Hardcore
I have my
raider.
graphics turned all the way down.
I play with my monitor off.
Only a mouse, right? No keyboard.
I use my cat as the keyboard.
You set the cat on the keyboard and just tell him, okay? Boss fight.
You know,
And
the
he's
way
good.
some people play, I wouldn't be surprised.
Are you even more impressed by my healing meters now?
You wouldn't know what your healing meters are, though, right?
Yeah, no add-ons.
Dang it, Rav, you and your intelligence.
People tell him.
Alright, in 10, we're pulling.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm gonna vomit you your ass!
No escape from the sky's fury.
What? Oh.
Just those who defy you.
Siren. Drop puddles in the center. Kill Siren.
Where'd she
Save
go?
Rav. Aww.
Somebody else is gonna have to get that interrupt.
Yeah, I'm getting it.
Saracen, can you give me a battle res on Rav? And Rav, sorry, I meant to tell you, be on the opposite side of the boat from the siren.
Let me try and see him.
I got it.
Thanks. Siren, left side. Save Mizzle.
Do we have to?
I prefer it.
We're at about the same percentages with both bosses.
Good deal.
Run out. Watch all.
Siren.
Wee. Oh wait.
She loves me.
We should slow down a bit on brother. 20% on sister.
Watch all.
Okay, we can go now. Actually, yeah, that's fine.
Kill the siren first.
Yeah, kill siren.
Watch all.
Okay. Remember, ranged on triangle, melee on X.
I got an interrupt. Just like hammer him with DPS.
As soon as everyone's
Oh,
here.
never mind.
Go. Hero out. Move, ranged. Or melee.
Son of a bitch.
CC clean.
3, 2, 1. Watch your step.
CC get to X or square.
I couldn't see anything.
Alright, storm elemental up.
I couldn't see the stuff hit the
Call
ground.
when cleanse.
There's so many people there.
Ire melee. Call when it's cleansed.
2, 1. Watch your step.
That one's cleansing me.
It's okay.
We need to kill the storm.
I cleansed it.
Ire ranged.
We got Angel down, me down, me.
Des go clean.
3, 2, 1. Watch your step.
I didn't move far enough. I was still on the edge.
Help soak. Target change.
Ire ranged.
Fuck. Dumbass.
Ire ranged.
3, 2, 1. Watch your step.
Ire ranged.
I don't know.
Call when cleansed.
We gotta kill the storm.
Call when cleansed.
The storm is still up. They're having problems. He's down.
Ire melee.
Watch your step.
Man bear go clean. Clean some of the tank areas too. Dash. Yep. Ire melee.
Bring the thing all the way back. Bring the thing all the
Target change.
Yep. Dash. Alright. Ire ranged.
Cleanse Briggs, please.
3,
Oh, you did. Thank you.
1. Watch your
Gotta
step.
kill the storm.
Ire ranged.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're dead.
Don't say that.
Yeah, we need to kill the storm set back.
Yeah, alright, so,
farther back. Because I can only, I have to cast my frostbolt for it to...
yeah, no. So to your point, so let's go through a couple things. So, Knight, are you going to be on cleansing for the tanks?
I can be. That's not an issue. I'll be happy to do it.
Really?
So,
Do you want to call the cleanse, or you want me to do it when I say?
Stay still,
well, yeah. So
people.
when the storm elemental gets to the front,
need to heal.
whoever is tanking needs to call out when to cleanse. So that's the signal for the tank to say, "I'm right by the elemental. Cleanse me." Knight, once you cleanse, call it out. So that way, all melee and ranged DPS moves to kill the elemental.
Okay. So Briggs, Zod, your voices are not similar, but it would help if you say cleanse and your name.
Yeah, I will.
Second big thing I'm seeing, so when you get Storm's Wall and I tell you to cleanse, the debuff lasts maybe 10 seconds. When the debuff counter gets down to about 4 seconds, you need to run all the way back to square to drop the elemental
Get up
off.
there before. There you go.
It just gives us more time killing the boss and less time having to switch over to kill the elemental. If you're a shaman or a druid, switch into wolf or cat form. Dash if you have it. Hunter's cheetah if you can. Use any of your speed enhancements to clear as much of the ground effects as possible, and when that debuff timer gets to 4, run to the back of the room all the way over here to square. Whenever that debuff wears off is where the elemental is spawned.
Whoever is doing that, like whenever you get it, it would be really helpful if you could say like elemental, just that, so I know to turn around, because I wasn't paying attention like when.
I can't seem to dismount.
What?
I can't get off my mount.
Can you cast a spell?
Yes.
I can't get on your mount. It says that I can, but like I just keep jumping to the side.
Well, I can cast, so it doesn't matter.
What the heck? This is weird.
Try riding the bird.
Cavalry.
I gotta see this if the mount gets on the bird.
I am riding the bird on my mount.
No way.
Got a first class mount.
Take a picture of this, Saracen.
Oh, I will. Oh man, I wish I'd taken a picture of you on the pterodax.
Oh, that was so funny. Just fly it back.
Yeah, take the pedestal.
And fly it back out. Here we go.
Alright, give me a sec.
Oh, this is great. See, this is why I come to raids.
3, 2, 1.
Did you get it?
It's way too fast.
That's alright. We'll try it later.
It's just cavalry.
Looks
yeah,
like
there's no... Go ahead.
I was to say, it looks like everyone's on the boat. I'm going to throw a ready check. Alright, pulling in 10, guys.
5, 4, 3, 2.
I'm gonna vomit you your ass! No escape from the sky's fury!
Watch all.
Thunder's voice rings true! No escape
Siren.
from the sky's fury!
I ice blocked on the siren.
Watch
Lol.
Nice.
Judge those who defy you!
When you guys trap those puddles in the middle, try to jump them as close as you can, please.
No, you want them spread out, not stacked on top of each other.
Escape from the sky's fury!
Watch all.
Judge those who defy you! No escape
Siren.
from the sky's
Wee. That's funny, damn it. Somebody's gonna laugh.
I was laughing on the inside.
Brother is at 48%. Health check on sister, please.
40.
From the sky's fury.
Watch all.
Storm brings ruin to the unworthy. Let the skies split you apart.
Siren.
Watch all.
Judge those who defy you. Let the skies split you apart.
Watch all.
Storm brings ruin to the unworthy.
Brother, slow down DPS.
No escape from the sky's fury.
Okay, push. Siren, kill Siren. After Siren is dead, jump back.
Three, two, watch your step. Help so.
Ire ranged, popping hero. CC clean.
3, 2, 1. Watch your step. Target change.
Nice job,
Elemental's
CC.
up.
Yep, stay on boss.
Go ahead and tank swap. Yeah.
Help so. 3, 2.
Ire melee.
Watch your step.
Cleanse Briggs.
Stay stacked up range.
Is Briggs cleansed?
Briggs is
Briggs is
The
cleansed.
storm is like
all
right
DPS
up
on
there.
Storm. All DPS on Storm.
3,
Alright, back to boss.
1.
Pinecone, go cleanse.
Help so. Target change.
Ire ranged.
3,
Call cleanse. Ire ranged.
1. Watch your step.
Cleansing.
Okay.
Sal.
Kill
the
elemental. Knight, go clean. Dash, go clean.
3, 2, 1. Watch your step. So.
Move to the back.
Target change.
Ire melee. Get ready for elemental. It's up front.
Cleanse Briggs.
Cleansed.
I don't have anywhere left to tank.
1. Watch
Ire melee. Knight, cleanse. Cleanse up front. Dash if you got it.
Help change.
I didn't get very far
Cleanse
back.
Briggs.
Ire melee.
Cleanse.
1.
Elemental.
Watch your step. Target change.
Next elemental dropped way in the back. Des, if you can slow it down. Man bear, go cleanse.
3,
Ire ranged.
1. Watch your step. Help
Who we
so.
cleansing?
Change.
Should be Zaba.
Zabo cleansed.
We have 2 elementals.
Yeah,
that we wipe.
Cleave.
Cleanse Briggs.
We're done.
Yeah, we need to.
3, 2, 1. Target change.
You been needing some help from old ones?
Is it possible that we could have like a few ranged? Just start attacking the elementals right as
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking that too, Des.
Because it's fine with 1, but like when we get 2, then it's like
Way
I
too
don't know.
much.
It's just hard to. You know what I'm saying? Hard
Yeah.
to deal with.
Alright, unfortunately, I gotta run.
Thanks for coming out, Ms.
No worries. Or fortunately, depending on your perspective.
I take it as unfortunately, but thanks for coming. So it's
You know we love you, Missile. What sucks is they nerfed my frozen orb, so I can't just like pop my orb on them and then forget about them. Because the orb used to slow by like 70% or something, and now it's only. And it would just like it would move like slowly, so I could just like put it behind them, and then it would just travel with them the whole way, and it was awesome. Like I remember, I think it was one of the raids in WAD. We had.
Why are we moving over to the bird? Or don't we want a buff?
We do accept input from other people if they would like to help us.
Yeah, all ears. All ears.
I do have an input that I would like to try. Well, we don't have to try, but so the seaweed's getting way out of hand, and I don't know about the range, but the melee, there's just nowhere to stand. So the way I've done it in other real raids is I'm over here on X. So whenever we get the what is it, the sea storm or that drops the kelp, we're just going to move back one step. I'm going to die.
Oops. I think you went a little bit too far back.
That works.
Give me a second.
Alright. So when the storm comes, we suicide off the edge. Got it.
Yeah, alright. So basically what we're going to do is we start on red, and it would be actually mirrored for the green. So we start on red. When the swirls come, all you do is step back out of the swirls, and then everybody stays stacked in that position. Then when those swirls come, you take one step to the left, and that will stay there, and then we move forward one. So we're just making a block. So when someone is ready to clear, they don't have to go running everywhere. It's just in one spot. The only difference is when we start doing the soak, we could get caught with some seaweed out there, which shouldn't be too bad. But if we do it on both the red and green, because they're mirrored, we could easily clear this area.
I see. I think we lost you there for a minute.
Okay, yeah, I let go. So it's probably usually about 4 blocks before we get the clans. So it's going to be one here, one here, one here, one here, and then that's all we do is just keep doing that in a step kind of way, front and back. So that way when we cleanse, we cleanse this area. There's only 4 areas to hit, and then we go to the back, 4 clear areas to cleanse back here, and then we can run back to drop the ad. That's just a suggestion. I mean, that's what I've done in the past. I don't know. It takes some coordination, but it's not horrible.
Do you usually do the, like when the elementals spawn, do you usually have DPS on it right away, or just like one person slowing like I?
No, we did it with we switched DPS except for melee. All range went on the ad. Melee stayed there, and then when the ad got close to the melee, then we.
Same, and what we would do is let our tank get to 5 stacks,
have the other tank waiting.
Hey, come on.
Watching the back of the room for the ad to come up. They taunts. The other tank gets to the back in a hurry, gets cleansed way back here by the range, and then the range can just light it up long before it gets to the melee. And then once it gets to the melee, it's usually under 50-30% health, and it's the more of them that get to the front throughout the fight, the less chance you are going to have of killing them, especially if you move to here. But
Kind of what I figured we were going to do. So just kind of clarify on the tank side. As soon as I hear you call clear, I'm going to start running, or the tank who has the boss is going to start running towards the back with the cleanse, and we'll hug the ad. So you should be able to cleanse right away. But I'll call out when I get there.
Cool.
And if we can get a melee, not a tank, but a melee on marked with an X, so we can all see the stack, and we can stack up. We won't have seaweed so spread out, at least hopefully.
I think the melee was actually doing pretty well on the seaweed thing, save for the pattern.
No, there was more seaweed up there than in the ocean.
No, Saracen, our range was doing great. Melee didn't have one.
Melee had no room whatsoever.
And his hitbox ain't really that big, is it?
I thought that was a matter of just cleaning it up.
Well, it is, but the problem is if we get spread out and there's seaweed all over the place, you're not going to get it all cleared before you hit around 3-4 seconds before you have to start running and to drop the.
Right.
Okay, so we're going to do the box step for dropping seaweed on the ground and switching it up back to how we started, which was letting the range kill the ad wherever it spawns.
you should, my suggestion, it's okay. If triangle is where the range start, and which way y'all move? Just across, or
Yeah, we've been moving left to right.
whoever gets the cleanup duty, whichever person, and they go and they clean up, with about 4 to 5 seconds left on their buff, they need to just turn and haul ass right back here.
Yeah, that was a. Sorry, go ahead.
The tank needs to be watching for that, whichever tank is actively tank. Sees that ad pop, immediately call for a taunt swap, or however the tanks are doing it. Get back as close as you can and do the cleanse back here, and the range can start melting. Once the ad gets about right here where I am, the melee can just turn and burn it down, even if there's a little seaweed out in the middle, like Monday said. But the whole key to this fight is controlling those ads. Everything else is.
Yeah, we had started when we first did this. I think you were actually with us. We used to do just like you're saying, kill the ads all the way at the back, and then allow the range to ideally burn them down before they got to the front. We were told Nemesis was waiting till they got to the front, so that way there was more DPS on the boss, and then group melting them. Like apparently the tank would get 7 or 8 stacks on the ads, especially when there was 2. Is that true, or have you seen that strategy? Or
I've tanked it. I've never seen my stacks go over 5. But,
interesting. Okay.
But I mean, I don't know about their raid group or anything. I just know that I find it easier, especially if your DPS can't control the ads. If you let them get to the front, especially 2 of them, you might as well wipe it, jump in the water, because that's just that. Unless you really have. I'm talking DPS in the 25,000 range, because they have so much health. And then, you've got people dodging the seaweed and dodging the sea swells and everything. So they're going to lose up time on the ads. But your range are in perfect position to just turn and start, just throwing dots or direct damage. And your tanks are mobile enough. Let's see, we've got a Demon Hunter tank and
DK.
a DK. Well, the DK, we had a DK tank too. I know that they're cursed by slower stuff. Even the DK can get back there pretty easily. Even if it's, like right here, equal with the green, your range can do a lot of damage between the green and the front. So,
Yep.
That's just how we did it. It's just whatever works for your group. And if letting them go to the front works better for y'all, that's cool too.
Well, no, to be honest with you, I like your idea.
So if range is doing that, then they need to be, especially hunters, can use concussion. They can use tar traps. They can slow it down.
Well, yeah, I'm switching right onto it. I'm a frost mage, so.
And we need to mark, like somebody up front, and we need to stack hard on the tank. I mean, the melee needs to be a tight group, not spread out. I mean, there needs to be, because the way I'm seeing this sea swell up, or the seaweed up front, is you're seeing 30 little piles. You should see maybe 2 to.
Yeah, exactly right.
And he's got a huge hitbox. I mean, you can go back to about right here to hit him. But when we start over here on X, everybody in melee needs to be right here on X. It's tight, almost like we're hugging each other, as tight as possible. And then we just move as a unit once that comes out. You just step left. And you can even actually put your X right here, unless you're afraid people fall off. And that gives you another whole area to move back to back here. And gives you a lot more real estate, but it needs to be very.
So I think that's what we're thinking about doing is, so I'm marked with X, so we're going to just follow X with melee. And I'm just going to show you the pattern I'm going to be on. I'm going to start right here. When the swirls come down, I'm going to take a step back, and then to the right, or to the left, front, and we're just going to do that little pattern all the way across. And actually, if the triangle could do the same, just mirror it. Triangle could start right here. Once swirls come down, 1 step forward, and then to the right.
Yep.
You got a warrior buff.
So let's just recap. Again, box stepping for the seaweed puddles. Rav has switched out to lock to help with a port gate. Should help us get to the back a little easier. In addition to that, range, we're going to focus on the ad as soon as it spawns. And whoever is tanking needs to move to the ad, call for tank swap, cleanse so that we can burn the ad instead of waiting for it to get to the front. Any questions?
Yeah, I need CC to call me.
Well, as I say, let's take a quick 10-minute. I know a couple of people have been raiding for about an hour and 45. We'll take a quick bio and pick back up at 10 server time, guys.
AFK?
I just had a very long break. I'm gonna sit here and look at it.
Fishing derby time.
We'll be right back. 1 sec.
Hello?
I think someone answered you, but very, very lowly.
Hello?
What? Yo, I'm in this rock.
Who joined us? I see a mine fallen.
A ninja.
Go ninja, go ninja, go!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, I'm gonna throw a ready check, see who's back. Alright, I said 10 o'clock. We'll give Ann another minute before we do another ready check.
I'm here.
Oh, alright, awesome. Alright guys, head to your boats.
So, thinking about it, there's probably one more suggestion that you might want to. When we get done killing the bosses on the boats and we go over there, don't start DPS right away. Give it about 10 seconds for everybody to get in place, and then go ahead and interrupt.
Well, you can DPS, just don't interrupt. You can hit the boss as long as you don't interrupt it, then he won't like do anything.
Well, the only reason I'm saying that is because when people are still getting in place, the swirls will go all over the place again until everybody gets stacked.
Yeah, if you could, I'll wait till everybody gets there and then I'll interrupt.
I mean, we can't wait too long because we saw what happens when you wait too long.
Yeah, to your point, the last time when people were landing in, puddles were dropping on the land-in spot.
Yeah, so if we don't start the fight for about, I don't know, give it 10 seconds or so to people get in place, and then we can start it. And that way we don't have to...
The swirls don't start until you interrupt, right?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, the boss casts the swirls, so you can DPS.
Correct.
Just don't interrupt until everybody's on.
Okay.
Or on the dock.
Okay, sounds good. So then once interrupt goes is when I'll pop here as soon as everyone arrives. And at that same time frame, we should be popping that interrupt. Alright, pulling in 10, guys.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm gonna barbecue your ass! Let the skies split you apart!
What
Storm brings ruin to the unworthy. No escape
Siren.
from the sky's fury.
What
Thunder's voice rings true. No escape from the sky's fury.
What
Thunder's voice rings true. Let the skies split you apart.
Siren.
Yeah, no one laughed when I did it.
Slow down on Catherine, please.
I didn't hear you,
Only
Jeff.
I
That was
did.
loud.
No escape from the sky's fury. The
Watch all.
storm brings ruin to the unworthy. No escape from the sky's
Run out.
fury.
Siren.
Brother at 30, sister at 20. Sister, slow down, please.
No escape from the sky's fury. The
Watch all.
storm brings ruin to the unworthy. Let the sky split you apart.
Siren. Alright, they're both equal in health.
Siren.
Let the sky split
Brother
you
at 6% burn.
Sister's dead.
Alright, hop over. Remember, don't interrupt, wait for everybody to get there.
Everybody here?
Yep. Alright, go.
Help sir. 2,
Ire.
1.
Ire melee.
Watch your step.
Tighter stack, guys.
It is, go clean. Get ready for add.
Target change. 2, 1. Watch your
Gonna
step.
clean. Saba needs a clean.
Burn add.
Help sir.
Ire ranged. Burn add. Melee switch to add.
3,
Saracen go cleanse.
1.
Ire
Watch
melee.
your step. Target change.
Add up. All
Cleanse
ranged.
Briggs.
You want to add.
2, 1. Watch your help sir.
Ire ranged. Ire ranged. Cindy go clean.
3, 2, 1.
Ire melee.
Target change.
Add up. Add way up front.
Burn add.
Burn, 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 burn.
Help sir.
Ire ranged. Stay where we're at.
Stay right here for
Clean
melee.
Zamba.
Watch your step.
Move forward.
Ire ranged.
Target
Add up.
3, 2,
Ire melee.
1. Watch your step.
Burn add. Next add is up.
Target change.
Ire ranged.
2, 1.
Cleanse
Watch your
Briggs.
step.
Ire ranged.
Other add, other add.
Ire ranged.
Target change. Help sir. 3, 2, 1.
Ire melee.
Watch your step.
Other add.
Angel go cleanse. Ire ranged. Alright, wipe it up, guys.
Target change. 3, 2, 1.
We're not. I don't think we're killing the things fast enough. They're just coming way too fast.
Target changed.
Yeah, I think we had 2 drop in the front.
Well, even with that, like the ones that were dropped behind, we just don't kill the first one enough, and then we get a second one, and then like by the time we start DPSing the second one, he's already like halfway through. Even when I switched right over to the second one just to slow him down, but like even then it's not really enough time. He still gets his energy off, and then it kind of just like steamrolls like that.
And it's all a DPS check.
It was much, much better with control of the seaweed.
Yeah, we missed 2 Ires. I think I was the only one standing at him and hit twice. I'm going to assign some people to help with Ires for ranged.
Yeah, when you're the only one in there, they leave a serious mark.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
in the face.
You can see them too, so it's...
Rav, can you join Pinecone and I on Ire for ranged?
Yep.
Thank you, sir.
Check your flasks, everybody.
I just used my last class.
Good job on getting into position before interrupt, by the way.
Yeah, it's definitely getting a lot cleaner.
Alright, looks like we're all in position. I'm going to throw a quick ready check. Alright, pulling in 10.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm gonna barbecue your head! Let the skies split you apart!
Watch all.
Thunder's voice rings through! No escape from the
Siren.
fury! Let the skies split you
Roman.
apart!
Watch all.
Thunder's voice rings through! Let the skies
Siren.
split you apart! Let the skies split you apart!
Watch all.
Storm brings ruin to the unworthy!
What happened to our DPS on this?
Siren.
Mizzle left. He was a pretty big contributor.
No escape from the sky's fury.
Sister, stop DPS.
Brother at 23%.
Yes, brother.
Yeah, sister flat out stop. We can't catch up, guys.
Siren.
Break the shield, though. Break it. Now stop.
Okay, go DPS on sister.
Give me a battle res on Chimera. Saracen if you can.
Which side did he
2
fall off?
minutes on battle res.
On the side over here.
That's 2 minutes. We're not going to get it.
Okay. Everybody is here. Go.
Watch yourself.
Range tighten up. Escare with the puddle. Ire ranged. Saracen go cleanse. Get ready for add.
1. Watch your step. Target change.
Cleanse Zava.
All ranged on add. Ire melee.
3, 2,
CC go cleanse.
1. Watch your step.
Ire ranged. Stack ranged.
Target change.
Add.
Add is up.
Cleanse Briggs.
3, 2, 1. Watch your step. Help sir.
Ire ranged. Go add. I'm gonna go cleanse.
2, 1. Watch your step.
Ire ranged. Add up.
Change.
Cleanse Zava.
Help sir. 3,
Ire
1.
melee.
Watch your step.
Cindy.
Just keep going like this. We're doing.
CC cleanse. Ire ranged.
3, 2, 1. Watch your step.
Ire ranged. Range need to tighten up.
Cleanse Briggs.
Add up.
Help sir.
Second add is gonna be coming in soon, guys. Ire ranged.
Three. Target change. 1.
Add up. Range tighten up. Ire range. Man go cleanse.
Range stack back up on triangle.
Cleanse Zava.
I ate Ire by myself.
3.
I was there with you.
2, 1. Watch your step. Help sir.
Des go clean. Ire melee.
Target change. 2, 1.
Ire
Watch your
ranged.
step.
Cleanse Briggs.
Ire ranged.
Help sir.
Alright, wipe it.
2, 1. changed.
Poor little thing. You been needing some help from old one Samdi?
I have many lucky doos you like.
Man Bear, are you okay switching to right side? I'll flip over to DPS. If you would, please, sir. For those who've cleared this before, when we get to 2 ads, any idea what the boss's health should be? Like, we're hovering around that 45-50% mark.
Yeah, I believe that's up where it usually is. That's when it starts picking up.
Any tips on the 2 ads, or is it really just need to burn them down faster?
They just gotta go faster.
Alright, let's try this one more time, guys. I know we've been at this fight since 9. I don't want to wear it on people too long, so we'll try it one more time, see how it goes, and if necessary, we can call it a night and pick it up again next weekend. Alright, looks like everyone is in place. Pulling in 10.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm gonna barbecue your head! No escape from the sky's fury!
What?
Judge those who defy you!
Siren up.
The skies split you apart!
I hate this damn thing.
Did she get you again?
Yeah, it's like every fucking pull I get hit at least once, if not twice, with that.
No escape from the sky's fury!
She likes it.
Storm brings ruin to the unworthy! No escape
Siren.
from the sky's fury!
How's Catherine looking, sister?
33.
She's looking pretty good.
Brings ruin to the unworthy!
Siren.
No escape
Pretty sexy.
fury!
Alright, so DPS on Joseph. Brother slow DPS.
Let the skies split you apart.
We can go and just
Alright, pick up.
Watch all.
Storm brings ruin to the unworthy.
Sorry.
Siren, don't leave.
Oh, shoot. My bad.
Alright, go. Do not interrupt. Alright, interrupt. Popping hero.
Watch your health. 1.
Iron melee. Guys.
Ow.
Good job cleaning, CC.
2. 1. Watch your step. Target changed.
Add up.
Glenzava.
Help circle.
Iron ranged. Add down.
2. 1. Watch your step.
Iron melee. Get ready for add.
Target
Switch.
changed.
Cleanse bricks.
3. 2. 1. Watch your step. Help circle.
Iron ranged. Iron ranged. Get ready for add.
1. Watch
Adds
your
up.
step.
Add up.
Did you go to the ad?
Burn ads.
Glenzava.
2.
Iron ranged.
Watch your step.
Range need to clean up. I mean, tighten up. Iron ranged.
Range back on trying.
Target changed.
Add up.
3. 2.
Mr. Iron.
Cleanse bricks.
Iron range.
Fire.
Help circle.
Iron melee.
Target changed.
Glenzava.
Add up.
Watch your step.
1 second. Oh, never mind.
Sorry.
Add up. Iron melee or ranged.
Sorry, I just wasn't completely there yet.
Target changed.
Iron ranged. 2 adds.
Yeah, someone drop the ad.
2. 1. Watch your help circle.
Cleanse bricks.
Iron ranged.
Range tighten up.
Target changed. 2. 1.
Iron ranged. Crap, 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 crap. Des, go cleanse. Iron melee.
Target changed. Help circle.
Iron melee ranged.
Glenzava.
2. 1. Watch your step.
Iron ranged.
I have battle rest in one.
Change.
Getting Rav.
2. 1. Watch your step.
Cleanse bricks.
Help circle.
We saw
Iron melee.
Target changed.
2 ads.
3. 2. 1.
He can count.
Watch your step.
Okay, so Yeah, this is a DPS check, guys. It's actually the best we've done, but we're missing a couple Iers there. Is everybody using DBM?
You've been needing some help from old one Samdi.
I think that was a yes.
Guys, unfortunately, I need to go.
Yeah, we'll call it here for the night. So take a moment, read up on the encounter, guys. If you don't have DBM, I highly encourage you to get it. It helps calls out mechanics. There's a lot going on here. And unfortunately, it's just impossible for me to see everything at all times. I think we missed a couple Iers there. The ads were doing much better. As range, we still need to stay tight. Seeing a lot of seaweed scattered about the area.
Portal down, or it will be. Oh, wrong faction. I can't put a portal.
No.
You can take the
I can't teleport either.
You can take the pterodactyl.
Can you hearth?